Hey everybody, it's Andy Cloudy Mulder, your self-proclaimed metal mogul. Moving on to 1987. Top 10 covers of 1987, in fact. If you've been following along at home, you will realise that it's getting harder and harder each video just to narrow it down to 10. So I do have a couple more honorary mentions, again this time, because I hated leaving them out, and it's such good artwork. I wanted to show it off. As per usual, these are just selected from my collection, so there may well be some absolute bangers out there that I don't have to show. But let me know in the comments if I have missed any, and I will no doubt agree with you, because you lot are a knowledgeable bunch for sure. But honorary mention at number 1, Vendetta, Go and Live, Stay and Die. Great sort of fantasy artwork, and that's, you see a lot of that in the 80s. It was great, that imagery with heavy metal, I think, with the lots of big muscular guys, pretty much like it myself. Lots of swords, although this guy's lost his sword, which is why he's running away, no doubt. Second honorary mention, this one's a little bit creepier. This is Sacrilege Within the Prophecy, UK thrash metal, female fronted vocals. Great album this. I do need to give it a spin again though, so I'm glad I pulled that one out. And the last one, Rage, have always had some good covers, well, apart from that one that wasn't good, which they have rectified recently in a reissue, but Execution guaranteed. Okay, killer artwork. Just shows there's nothing wrong with having pink on a metal sleeve. It's still all metal. But there can be only 10. Now, the 10 I have chosen to show include Tankard, Chemical Invasion. Such fantastic artwork, such attention to detail, and a really demonic, I guess, Jekyll type character on the cover. But yeah, brilliant drawing. Good album too. Dun, 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 dun. Among the Living. It's iconic, and I don't know whether people would consider this to be great artwork. I have always loved it, and it's Anthrax, so maybe there's a little bit of that's creeping into here over perhaps it being the best picture in the world, but it's a little bit creepy, but it's absolutely fantastic. Deserves a place in my top 10 anyway. Armored Saint, Raising Fear. It's got swords, it's got studded metal fists. It's got everything it needs to be in my top 10 of any year. And this is a brilliant album too, if you're not familiar with it. Armored Saint, totally underrated band from the 80s. A band which many people think are totally overrated from the 80s. You can see my selections. Stop peeking. Guns N' Roses, Appetite for Destruction. One of my all-time favourites. I love this. I do not get I do not get tired of Sweet Child of Mine and Welcome to the Jungle. I can listen to those over and over again. It was a cover that effectively got banned because it's obviously very risque, or the connotations about what's happening are risque, but absolutely iconic, brilliant artwork, and it's a shame that it contains lyrics which some people may find offensive. One of the best debut albums of all time. Manowar, men with chests and muscles, much like myself, again, fighting the world. I just love this cover. I think it's superb artwork. In fact, I am going to pull another Manowar album, because I have always thought this is how Manowar saw themselves. But in 1980, 1982, this is how they actually looked. I think this is kind of what they expected this photo to look like, with their egos coming proud. But they had to wait till 87 to basically have the muscles drawn on. But that's just fists in the air, iconic. Love that cover. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Cheesy, but brilliant. Savatage, Hall of the Man-Seen King. Fantastic artwork. Again, men with muscles. I mean, there's an underlying theme going through these videos, isn't there? This, of course, is the recent reissue. Would have loved an OG back when I started collecting again, but that ship has sailed now. But got the reissue. I'm happy with it. Oh, Doro. Triumph. Sorry, Triumph. I'm completely distracted by Doro there. Warlock, Triumph and Agony. Oh, who did not have this poster up on their wall? I certainly did. That's a very lucky Warlock. That's all I can say. Great album as well. A band I was late to the party with, but have very much become one of my favourite albums. Again, a superb cover. It's a evil cover. It's a sinister cover, but it's Sanctuary and Refuge. Denied. This has easily become one of my favourite 80s metal albums, again, of all time. Last couple. Death Row. They only got an honorary mention last time around, but in 88 they were right up there in my top 10. Swords and Muscles, Warriors, Metal, can't beat it. And last, and by no means least, Paradox, product of imagination, an album deemed by a good German friend as better than Master of Puppets. Now, he may be a little bit deluded, but I always loved this artwork. It is an absolutely superb album. Perhaps only bettered by the covers, only bettered by the tash on the outside, and rather ironically, there's he's wearing a Master of Puppets t-shirt as well. So make of that what you will. But that is 1987. Only a couple more left. See you in 88. Again, chat in the comments. Let me know your top 10 of 88. What have I missed? And what should I look out for? Thanks for watching. See you again soon.